Good evening, everyone. Lovely to be with you tonight. Let's have a lovely, relaxing foot soak and get into our central channel of rest, digest, and ascend. So we'll start by raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan. That'll be a good place to start. So I hope you've got your buckets ready. I'm going to put some lovely slides on while we do our foot soak. So let's just put the bandhan on our bucket. Let's go back a minute. Oops, wrong way. There we are. So we can say the mantra as we do this, which is the mantra of Shri Samudhyata Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudhyata Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Just see how that feels. And let's put our feet into our bucket. So we've been focusing on the central channel this week. So let's first just get ourselves into the central channel. We'll balance our left and right side first, which you've done plenty of times. So we'll just drop that right hand down towards the earth element. And of course, our left hand, the one we're balancing, is open on our lap. So concentrating on your breathing and attention up at the limbic area where we raised our Kundalini. So we're asking Mother Earth, Mother, please clear my left side. Any habits, any emotions that are dragging me into the left too far. Attention at Sahasrara. You might feel that left hand on your lap is cooling down or warming up according to how you're feeling. So anything's from the past that are reappearing in our mind, especially this time of the year when we're getting together with family we haven't seen for ages. And even if we're by ourselves, we might be remembering others' times we've been in. And let's bring our right hand onto our lap. And we'll try and make that one nice and cool. We'll bend the left one so the palm is facing behind. Mother, please clear my right side. In your form of the air, please absorb all the heat of my planning, my endless lists that I'm making. You might feel all that heat rushing out of the left hand into the atmosphere. Again, attention at Sahasrara on the limbic area, top of your head. Keep breathing. And then bring our two hands open on our lap. So we've got, tonight I thought it'd be nice if we did some mantras together. I might sound a little wobbly to start off with, we all do, but then after we get into it and we stop thinking about it, the sound actually calms down our chakras and our subtle system. So let's just, let's start with the Sri Ganesha mantra for the Muladhara, where we're seated on our chair. The two hands are open. And it'd be nice if you all join in. Let's do that. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And then we put our two hands together at the end of each mantra when we say Namo Namah. And just open your hands on your lap. And feel the effect of your saying of the mantra. It's quite nice. So we'll just go up through the central channel. We may not say all of them, but we'll say some that seem appropriate at the time. I think we'll go to the central Swadhisthana. So that's in the middle of our two hips. And that is Sri Saraswati Brahmadeva. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Saraswati Brahmadeva Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So your attention's split a little bit, so mainly on the limbic area at Sahasrara, but also you're feeling those two thumbs and at the center of your hips there, the Swadhisthana center. We will go up to the Nabi and say that mantra as well, the center of our satisfaction and peace, which seems appropriate for this time of year. So we'll say the mantra of Sri Lakshmi Vishnu. You can even put your right hand on the center of your tummy, and that, of course, takes the vibrations of your Kundalini to that area as well. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And the two hands are open on your lap. Mother, please make me peaceful and satisfied so that you can dwell as Sri Lakshmi and Sri Vishnu in my Navi chakra. Remember to keep breathing. We'll just take our attention to our heart. Also on the Sahasrara at the same time. You can put your two hands on your heart. We'll say that mantra for the center heart, which is Shri Jagadamba Durga Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jagadamba Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please make me fearless. Please give me the strength to follow my spirit. I feel it's quite nice to go up to the central Vishuddhi as well, where we're witnessing the Christmas break and our gatherings. So let's say the mantra of Sri Radha Krishna. So we can put that Vishuddhi finger, just the right one, at the Vishuddhi there, the center of our neck. And we'll take that mantra of Sri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. With our two hands together. Now, of course, coming up to the Agya chakra, let's just drop our forehead into the palm of our hand. And we'll just take that affirmation that I forgive. Mother, I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself. And from behind, let's rest the back of our head in the palm. And we'll ask to be forgiven if there's anything known or unknown that we may have done. Mother, please forgive me if I've made any mistakes against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly. We'll just come back to the front of the Agya, which is quite good to say the mantra of Shri Jesus Mary. Put my glasses back on. So we'll take that mantra as well. Shri Jesus Mary. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And of course, I've just read the slide now, and we've got Shri Mary Jesus there. I mean, it is quite nice to say the Shakti Mary first and then Jesus, but it's interchangeable, I believe. Now, what we'll do for the Sahasrara, let's just enjoy that opening of the Sahasrara for a few minutes. Just taking our hand up on the Sahasrara and just rotating the scalp clockwise direction. Mother, please strengthen my self-realization. Just taking the hand up, try to feel if it's warm or cool. And we'll do the 3 mantras of the Sahasrara. But I've got a recording that we can follow.
Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguణatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
We'll just take our feet out of our buckets, rinse the feet and put them on the side on our towels. And we'll just move them to the side as you normally do. Just sit for a few moments. I'll just
Very much for this birthday of mine. We see that also today. I must tell you about the part that is politics. In politics also these people have developed two types of theories. One is left-sided, one right-sided. The left-sided theories are democratic, where you can indulge into anything you like. It's an individual that is important. The individual indulges into everything and you should not stop him from doing whatever he likes. He's an individual. So he has a right to cut his nose, he has a right to cut his eyes, to do what he likes. An individual is allowed to do what he likes to do, and then what happens? That we find this democracy becomes a demonocracy. Everybody is a demon. Everybody is busy cutting throats, cutting all the bases and the roots of life, because everybody is Brahma, becomes a great personality, because individual is so great and the collective is lost, completely lost. But on the other side, where it is more discipline, more aggressiveness, more controls and everything, is the right side, which we can call as communism, where people are controlled all the time. Now why? Because for the collective the individual must sacrifice. In that case the individuals become weak. And if the individuals are weak, then the collective cannot be strong. It cannot be strong. Individuals have to be strong. For example, you'll see that the people who come from communist countries, they drink more than people who can drink here. Or those who come, say, from Islamic countries where they don't touch anything, can drink more than even Sardarjis. So you can imagine what is the situation of human beings is, that out of fear if you try to control him, he goes to the right side. But he is in no way perfected. He is not transformed. He doesn't accept the situation. He doesn't become that. He doesn't have that power to control himself. He doesn't get over his sinning aptitudes. He's still there. As soon as he gets a chance, he falls into it. So that fails. So the individuals are weak in that case. And where there is complete abandonment, do what you like, live the way you like, indulgences, all kinds of things. So you find, every day you see and you say, oh God, this is a decadent society, this is happening. Decadence is because an individual whom you have given all these powers has no power to bear them. An individual cannot bear money. He cannot bear power of any kind. he cannot bear love. He cannot bear kindness. He cannot understand peace because he is still an individual. But when an individual becomes the collective, this is the ascent through the central path. When he becomes the collective, in his strength, he strengthens the collective. And also the collective looks after, protects and guides the individual. This is what Sahaja Yoga is. So the politics of Sahaja Yoga is that you have to become the collective personality. And there where we feel that still we are something great, we are different, we are Indians or we are from England or from France, still if you are identified, then you are not collective. In collective sense, we are all one, part and parcel of one being. Then you are really acting as collective being, and you are one with the divine, where the sun is looking after you, the moon is looking after you, the winds are looking after you, all the Mother Earth and all these elements are working, ether, everything is working for you, and you are so well protected and blessed by the special quality to enjoy the joy. Then you really become sensitive to that joy. When you are one with the whole. Like if supposing this finger or this finger is not one with the whole, is numbed out. As it happens in leprosy, what happens? That this finger becomes numbed out. Even if a rat eats it off, we don't know. Because there is no connection, no nerves acting, it's insensitive. In the same way, if you are not collective and not bothered about collective, you are going to be dropped out. You are not going to be there to enjoy the beauties of your own glory and that of the collective. So one has to understand that we have to be strong ourselves, we have to ascend, and we have to be collective. It's very easy to find out faults with others. Very easy to find faults with the leaders. Very easy to find faults also with Sahaja Yoga, sometimes with me. Better find faults with yourself. The rest I'll look after. First you just find faults with yourself and try to understand others and love others and enjoy the company of others. This once you decide that we have to enjoy, I tell you, it's so spontaneous. Just this decision, this faith within you that I'm going to enjoy now my spirit. I'm going to enjoy the collective within me, that's the spirit. Just this decision itself will give you the power to enjoy. But decision should be firm. No hypocrisy, no playing games, no ego, no conditioning, nothing. Just pure desire within us that we have to be the spirit. And the spirit which is the collective being within us. I hope today on this day of resurrection, we have to be thankful to Christ very much for showing us the way. And also we have to be very much concerned and alerted about ourselves. Where are we? Where do we stand? What are we up to? What are we doing? What is our responsibility? What is expected of us? Why all these blessings are given to us? There's no sacrifice in such work. No sacrifice. Nobody wants you anything to commit or to do or to membership or anything like that. I think it's my commitment, as I said, that God has the commitment, but you also have one commitment, that your desires should be pure. That's the only thing, that let my desire be pure. No impurities of any kind should work it out. As Christ had his desire so pure, and that's what he achieved, I'm sure you all can achieve a lot in your life. Christ died at a very, very young age, very young age. He's very young, I must say. But how much he has done for humanity. Nobody could have achieved that much in that small age as he has done. It's remarkable. It's really remarkable. That's what I expect you to follow his footsteps in doing remarkable things. And let me see all of you, every one of you, have to do something great. And today is the day of certain promises. May God bless you for that. And I thank you very much.
Let's just meditate for a little while. Taking our attention back up on our Sahasrara. From our heart, breathing. Forgive all the thoughts. With our 2 feet on the ground, with our right hand, raise up the left side and down on the right side. Flip the hand over to the left side. Let's do that quite a few times, just to bring ourselves over towards the left from the right. Raising the left side a bit and downing on the right. Try it 21 times. Very good for this time of year. Raising the hand from the base of the spine through the central channel and touching on the Sahasrara, on the limbic area, on the top of your head, the fontanelle area. Do that a few times, raising our attention through the parasympathetic nervous system. It's where our rest and digest happens, and ascent. Try and feel that flute on your Sahasrara, on the limbic area, listening there. This is Pooja from what about the noise? It'll get there. We'll get there.
Today we are celebrating birth of Christ.
Just 9 minutes. Just
Which was a very big event in the realm of human awareness. As you know, that when he is born in the Agya Chakra, he sucks the ego and superego. That's the conditioning within us and our ego. Such a great happening has taken place about 2000 years back. But today is the time for us to utilize that great advent on this earth. To understand Christ, first of all, we have to know that he was just nothing but Omkara. He was just made of vibration. And that is why he was resurrected. And he was detached because of his very nature. And so we too have to understand that we have to be detached first from our thoughts. And that, as you know, is achieved if you know how to forgive others. But there's another very subtle attachment people have, that those who are born in Christian religion think that Christ is their own and that he resides in their pocket. On the contrary, it's just the other way around, that he has nothing to do with them and is against them. As Christ has said, you will be calling me Christ, Christ, and I will not know you. So, it is important that Christians should never think that Christ is our own and that he is our, because all your life you have lived like Christians. Actually you have not. You have not lived like Christians. So those who have not lived like Christians, only have taken the name of Christianity, are not in the real sense the people who follow Christ. So now we have to change ourselves and follow him in our lives. Unless and until we imbibe him in our lives, we have not understood the greatness of his advent. Just because we are Christians or so-called Christians, to believe we have much to do about him and to be identified with him is absolutely wrong. And that's what I warned you before, that we have to imbibe all his qualities. It was a living example of a very great advent, that he came on this earth and led such a pure and a holy life. Try to develop your purity and holiness and a powerful holiness and a powerful auspiciousness which does not get contaminated but fights whatever is anti-God, whatever is anti-Christ. So today is a day where we are celebrating his birthday again, and on this day let him be born within us. Let him be born in our character, in our behavior, in our temperament. He was a detached man, not attached to material things, nothing of the kind. He lived like a carpenter's son in a very uncomfortable life, absolutely. And he never bothered about small things of life. Actually, you know, a carpenter's house is one of the most dangerous places to live in, because you have all kinds of nails, you have all kinds of funny type of instruments that you use. Any day you can topple onto anything and can get hurt. And there's hardly any place where you can sleep. The whole place is filled with wood, and people mostly sleep on wood. But just the other way around, we, the so-called Christians, are so particular about our comfort. And it's very easy for us to condemn others. It's very easy. It's something so absurd. I mean, it's so absurd. You see, anything, they'll go, say, to a marketplace, oh, it's horrid. They'll go someplace and say, that's bad. What about you? What is within yourself? Just see within yourself. And this is the thing we have to develop now. We have to cleanse ourselves from within. You have to be uncomfortable with yourself, not in without. You have to be uncomfortable with what bad things we have within ourselves, and not from without. Take your attention from outside inward, as Christ lived a life which was inward. He was not living outside. He was living inside himself. And that's what we have to today understand on this day, that our new birth should take us inward. Our worry should be for our inward comfort and not for outward comfort. Like yesterday, if you didn't like the picture, it's a good sign that you can't live with dirt and filth. But that is still outside. But what about the inward dirt and filth? What about the inward thoughts that are contaminating us? What about the silly ideas that are still on our heads? Take them away. Throw them away. And be again born like the lotus, like Christ, who all his life lived like this, died for us and was resurrected. So we have such a great example to be imbibed within ourselves, in our character, in our lives. This is, I'm saying again and again, because we really get confused. We think if we have a sort of a passport, we're all right. No, that's not so. It's the becoming within yourself of Christ-like behavior. And the greatest of all is forgiving. Forgiveness. The forgiveness, which is so lacking in us, you see. Unless and until we develop that, this ego has to go away. If you have to be Christians, we have to be ego-less. And that's what one has to understand, that when we talk of Christ's birth, such a beautiful time, though he was born in complete discomfort. He could have born in a king's place. He could have born anywhere. But why he did it? Because he knew that when Christians will come, they will see the best beds for themselves, the best houses for themselves. And little bit here and there they won't tolerate. They'll be shouting for little things. A carpet is spoiled, and this is spoiled, and it's so low-minded. So, for you, it is important that you must rise higher. Higher, and see how he was born in the manger. In such an uncomfortable place, where there were all kinds of cows and cow dung and everything was spread there. And he just didn't bother. He just got his birth in a place which you would not like to even visit or to sit there. And the mother cleaned the whole thing for him. And he was born there, a sparkling star of the heavens, to cleanse it. Because if you are clean, you clean others. So this today, the great day of his advent, let us celebrate in this great country of yoga, especially this Bhumi of Pune, which is the Punya Bhumi, that the auspiciousness, the holiness, and the complete detached temperament of Christ we are going to imbibe within ourselves. And we are going to live like real followers of Christ and his life. Today you are Sahaja Yogi, so you have no caste, no custom. You have no religion now. Now you have only one universal religion, that is Sahaja Yoga. And there Christ is worshipped. Everybody worships Christ because he came not for one person, 2 persons or 10 persons. But those who worship him must express his character, his life. As a materialist, how can they talk of Christ as just character, because there was no material thing in his body. He had no matter in it. He was just vibration. That's how he walked on the water. So how can materialists ever claim anything about Christ? I can't understand. This is the problem one faces when one sees how we are juxtaposition of what we proclaim. Now, this is the part which we have to achieve. And once you achieve it, you'll be amazed that God looks after. How a flower flourishes in the wilderness, how it gets its water, how it is looked after, how it is so beautiful. It's not for that. In the same way, when you become that beautiful being, which is the spirit, you are looked after. You get all the blessings, all the joy, because the source of joy is that. Absolute. But when you cover it with your ego, that joy you cannot. So just try to clean that ego somehow. See your ego. Oh, Mr. Ego, you are there. Get out. Take it out. With affection, with kindness towards yourself and towards others. Try to rise. Rise.
Let's just take our attention up to our Sahasrara. Try to rise, as Shri Mataji said. Just meditate on those words for a little while. You just have another minute of silence, and then we'll finish and talk about what's happening over the next 3 weeks. And slowly opening your eyes. Let's just raise our Kundalini 3 times, tying 1 knot for the first time, 2 knots, 3rd time, 3 knots, and our bandhan of protection. So lovely meditation with you all. Thank you very much. Rita, would you like to come on and chat to everyone?
Thank you. Yeah. And yourself too. Thank you so much, Lynn. Beautiful meditation. It's, I think, whatever, you listen to a talk, like the one you played the second talk, and you go, oh my God, that's so great. Haven't heard that for such a long time. And every time you listen to a talk, it's always like that. You get,
Yes.
even though you heard it before, there's something or the other you take new, or that seems to be new, or that seems to be something that you need at that time, or
It's true. It's true.
It's real, isn't it, the way it was. But it was beautiful meditation. Thank you very much. I hope everyone enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Well, look, thank you so much, Lynn, yourself and Jean-Michel, for helping out with once we started with the new team of going deeper, helping out with the foot soak sessions. For the holiday season, we are basically closing, not having live Zoom sessions for 3 weeks. We are all having a break. So we come back on the 15th of January. Monday, the 15th of January, we'll be back to having live Zoom sessions. So we will.
Don't worry though, because we'll still be having YouTube.
We will still be having, that is correct. So if you look at people that have been attending YouTube live, they've been doing that through the upcoming sessions that comes up on the website. So basically they will still be live sessions, pre-recorded sessions. So they're just repeating some of the older
some great sessions, actually. You can see some interesting things that have happened. So it's
yeah, that's right. So Rachita, who helps us with the background tech with setting up the YouTube live events and stuff from Brisbane, she's kindly kind of gone and done that and set up scheduled the sessions to come on live for us. So we'll still be so I'll still be doing the foot soak at 8:30. Just go on YouTube live rather than having to do a live Zoom session with the planning and everything happening. So, well, it's a great way. We did think normally we always took a 3 weeks break. That was it. But I think because the current going deeper series, we've only just 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago started them into with the Ashram series. So I think it's a really nice way of keeping developing our guru principle to be our own master and all that. So that discipline is really great. So we thought we'll do it this way so that we still have the upcoming sessions there, because once you subscribe to the channel, it kind of does send you the reminder that it's on. And it just helps.
And I think most of the sessions that are on around the place, like the Learn to Meditate, if you've got anyone starting Sahaja Yoga new on Monday nights, that'll still be on as well. So if you want to send any family members online for learning to meditate, 6 p.m. Sydney time. So
Yes. And I think if the www.freemeditation.com.au and if you do /21-day series, I think, then it shows up with all the other series that are already there, even for ourselves. If you want a bit of a, refresher, if you yes, if people, as you say, you do the Monday Learn to Meditate series, and they can join the WhatsApp group there, which have
Yes,
beautiful
yes.
some really great little meditations for every day with some
Yep.
music. Yes, we've got all the 21-day series from different states, different
That's right.
countries.
And I believe there's a new 21 days starting soon too.
I know,
So
I
if
know.
there's anyone wants to do that,
Yes, in the new
there's a
year.
lot
So we'll
happening in the new year. So
That's correct. That is correct. So, look, yes, and once we go through these series, we do have daily morning meditations that you can join in.
oh yes, they're fantastic, actually. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so those work. Yes, so there's a lot there to help us kind of strengthen our meditations, get deeper, and please do feel free to send us. Sorry, let me just turn my volume.
Was that you, Rita?
That's me.
I was looking, thinking, what am I doing?
No, just questions that people are sending. So
nice.
please do feel free to send. Yes, look, we've got the Ashram series, or even individually. I mean, there's Lynn, there's myself, or there's Jean-Michel. Please do feel free to send any questions, or if you need that little extra help or chat that you want to do, don't hesitate. We're always here to help out without fail. So
Well, I guess we can, we've got a prayer from Sia Reddy, who's the lovely singer from the US, doing the May I this day be what you'd have me be, etc., etc. So we'll put that on for everyone to finish off their meditations with. Otherwise, if you want to keep on chatting, or Pale, if you want to unmute and chat, or as you wish, feel free. But we'll put that on for everybody who's on YouTube at least. We'll put that
yes,
on.
and look, Merry Christmas, Happy New
Yes.
Year, have a fantastic holiday season, and holiday break.
And your family.
Yes, and we'll see you all in the new year.
Yeah, fantastic.
Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji. See you all again soon.
Yes, as you said, on the other side.
Yeah. If you do this new share. It's coming.
May I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the whole, and may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Holy Mother, be in my heart and in my mind. May I this year grow as you'd have me grow. May I this year learn what you'd have